So it was a hoot. Yeah, I think I'll be a great job.
About soccer,
The first opening was whatever it's called. Yeah, I don't know.
the children stuck in my head for a really long time. The children that the lips.
Yeah,
Really.
I mean,
The second part was just so
Oh,
juicy.
I mean, that's my story. I know.
What, no
I
nickname
liked
called?
the first time so much.
Well, you keep saying that, and I'm just gonna keep calling you that.
It was saying, you know, if it's a great like
Wait.
you just want to bring
What
your
are you
little kids
doing?
and just watch the first half and the way it makes sense.
I don't know what I need to do. What you doing?
I forgot.
Oh yeah. Okay,
that's what you're
good.
saying in the front.
Wait, that means I can put this here where it needs to be, and I'll scoot over one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, be careful.
I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah, I think she got this.
I'm concerned with the camera.
It's not gonna fall.
It's got little traction things on it.
Yeah, it's not like it's gonna like tip over.
Get 7.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Yeah, I was
if
confused.
you accidentally hit the cord,
I was like, get over it. You don't care.
I was confused on like the big
Okay.
I'm confused on
From ranting about
having to
there's some parts I'm like, yes, I see your point,
I didn't
but
understand like
you don't need to rant about
That's what I got.
half an hour about
do the 12 to
Yeah, I didn't know.
squared or. Hey, Wolfie,
Look,
did you get either of these for 7?
how you would set it up.
no idea.
Well, I got 31.7, but Chris said no. Okay. Maybe that's, do you want to,
And then there's
I don't know.
a person who just like sleeps in the front row. I'm like,
So you can plug all that.
Wait, what?
Oh, literally.
Both?
oh, what's his face?
Why would you do all of it? Which one did you? Because you divide it by 2. It's, I don't
Wait,
really have to
what?
use the hard for me to look
He
at
was
like
asleep in
that.
like the front row.
So I just divide it all by
I mean, he does it like every day, so.
It does the same thing.
You don't have to face palm yourself.
I mean, I would do that too, except we're not in a room. She can kind of see sleeping.
Thanks for the note, you guys.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, he's up all night talking to what's her face. So. His like girlfriend.
He has a girlfriend?
Which becomes 12 and then.
Seriously? I know, for real, forever. He has a girlfriend.
Single for life.
That makes sense.
Okay, I didn't understand.
Craft singles? I don't like those.
Oh, yeah.
What is?
Craft singles.
The median,
I mean, it's not a big deal.
Dude, our mom doesn't even know.
The way you find it
Who cares?
is,
She's gonna find out.
just the base
Okay, maybe.
plus base
Yeah,
divided by
eventually.
2 or half of 3.
Eventually.
And then times half. You would do 6.
Adam said that you tell her eventually.
Yeah, I mean,
Or you can just do it and divide it by 2.
good for him.
Okay, so
I don't understand this.
Because this was. Do you divide the whole answer by half or just the height?
I didn't understand how to do like any of these because I didn't know how to get.
Five?
I didn't mind it, but it's still.
Okay, don't you divide by 2?
This is easy because I only have like a little bit. Okay, so
So
but like
Wolfie,
how
what
do
did
you
you get
get
for
like
number
the
7?
height? Like, that's what I was so
I'm
confused on.
not.
So someone want to go over 11?
I'll go over it really quick.
Alright. Oh, you do? Yeah, great.
What's your good for 11?
Yeah.
I couldn't even figure out 11.
So it's like a triangle, you know? No.
I did like 11.
Hello.
What did you get for 11?
I got like,
But how do you know like the angle is?
oh,
The angle is.
Okay, what did you get?
you got 22.
I love the
Kind of
Taylor
triangle.
squares.
Did you
You're
get
gonna say a 4.
No. Okay, what people are talking about?
Do you see how that?
It's
Because 8 was 2A and that was
okay, so the
the
lines right here.
Okay,
So those two like squares.
Oh, I thought, yeah.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, cause I had got 48.
A square.
I just learned how to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, and then so that means
15? 36?
But it could be a rectangle.
Oh.
But it's not, because you have a writing, this.
What was that?
15.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay, so you did.
Oh,
So
could you
that's
do
three.
the,
This 2. So now you have 8.
So you have
3.
And it's a
half
square,
the height,
it's a square root, yeah.
Yeah.
So
that you
half the height,
2 square root
2 times 4 plus 7.
that, which was like 1 plus 7.
So that would be 8, and then you
Okay,
just
for 7, when you do,
Oh,
when you add on, you have to do,
I didn't do
it
that.
probably be 8 out of 6.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so that means it would be
I don't understand where I'm going though.
3 plus 3 is 6. I get it now.
Wow.
Well, you do 18 times.
Okay, so
I didn't understand.
13 is,
I should do 13.
that's 6 times 9.
Oh,
Oh,
So that
36
means
times.
okay, so that means that's.
Oh, that would be 30.
Exactly.
So
So
you
there's
divide the
4.
whole answer.
So the one side on the inside is 4, and then the outside on the bottom is 4 times square root 3.
Yeah.
And then when you
Oh,
have
you
you do
times.
2 plus 10 is 12. And then half by 4.
That's how I got that.
But this is a triangle right here, so that'll be 18. I don't know.
No, but
Oh,
I
okay, don't have to do
So
those.
8 plus
I ignored it. Just ignore it. And then if you want to have like half.
24.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Wait, we're original.
And it'll be 90 here,
We have
60
I
here.
don't know. Because it's not, like, I don't know how to multiply.
Maybe you forgot to divide it by 2 because you're dividing by 2.
Oh yeah, and then you have to just find it.
Exactly.
Okay,
Let's just say we did that.
When you get 8 plus 6.
7. No, I don't know. But I know how to do 7.
Yeah.
Really?
Wait.
Paige explained it to me like 2 seconds ago.
Sarah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
7.
Okay, so oh, because I don't want this.
So that means.
So maybe you just flip this.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah,
it's just square.
distributed the
So it's just 8.
and so you get 8 plus 6.
2,
And then I
And then you
distributed the
divide
half,
by 2.
and then I got 4 plus 3.
Yeah, that's what
Hang on, yeah, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
so we just, I
So-
just this one,
Because you
yeah.
can't really divide
Yeah.
that. How do you do that? So what I did was I distributed the square root 3, and you would get 8
It's
plus
like a
6.
triangle.
And you
It's like a
distribute the half,
trapezoid inside a circle, but
plus 7.
it doesn't even touch that.
Yes.
So that's inside. Okay, that makes sense.
That actually sounds like math.
It says subscribe, but
Because that means subscribe.
What does that mean? That actually.
Well, because half the things I'm doing, it's like, well, this looks about right.
Yeah,
so
like,
it's
I'm
gonna
gonna-
keep it there.
Scope and tray.
Where do you go from there? Do you just-
I don't know if I did something. I don't know if it's allowed, but yeah. Okay, okay.
I can understand 11.
11? Paige can explain 11. Hey, you Paige. Okay,
Alright,
so if we're looking at
sorry.
these have
I got it. I'm
right
just
angles,
trying to
so
figure
we'll
out
just do
7
square
square.
here. So that
Well,
means
definitely
four
there's
terms
terms,
also
okay.
gonna be 4. So that means that the height equals 4. So if you just put it up, or set up in your base, then you have 4
And then you
times the bases, so 4 plus 7. Then you just divide it all by 2 equals the area.
Alright.
Could that be it?
I hear a lot of good discussion, but I'm just gonna go ahead and start taking questions. We will definitely do 17, but how about, is there anything from 1 through?
Work it out, I don't know
Nine.
this place.
I guess
It could
7.
easily do the half thing,
7?
but I worked it out so you can do divided by 2. See, when I do math by myself, it makes sense. Math by
Yeah, because
myself.
I don't have to like try and decipher and decode it for you. I see now.
Okay, we plug in all the given information into the formula for number 7, that's what you get. And then we just have to do algebra. So 5 square root 3k plus 3 square root 3k would be 8 square root 3k. And then if you multiply square root 3 times square root 3 is just 3. And 3 times 8 would be 24. K times k would be k squared. And so then that's going to be 12k squared. Does that help? Questions? Number 7?
Oh, wait. That makes sense also, so it's okay.
I don't understand how you went from, like, you multiplied the square root 3k times the 8 squared.
Alright, let's just separate this all out. So let's just pretend like it's square root 3 times k times 8 times square root 3 times another k. So when you're multiplying, it doesn't matter what order you multiply them in. So if I multiply these two together, square root 3 times square root 3 would just be 3. And then 8, and then there's 2 k's.
Okay, thank you.
Okay? Anything else on 1 through 9? Okay. 9. So I really don't think we ever talked about the meaning of trapezoid, so I apologize for that. That's my fault. Because that was a chapter in your book that I was like, oh, we're not gonna do everything in here because you don't need to know it. So I should have not made you do number 9. But the median of a trapezoid is basically the middle of it, like that. And the bases are 6 and 10. The median is half of the bases added together. So the median would be 1/2 6 plus 10, and we did not talk about that, so I apologize. So it would be 8. Sophie?
I have a question on 7 again.
Okay.
Because you said you have to divide 24k squared by 1/2.
Multiply by 1/2, or divide by 2.
Or yeah, divide by 2, sorry. But then wouldn't k be just k instead of k squared? Because 1/2 of k squared would just be,
No.
no?
Because, how do I explain that? These are all multiplying together. What you're saying is sort of, would sound to me like distributing,
Yeah.
which you don't distribute because this is all one term. It's not like
Oh,
adding or
yeah.
subtracting. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Alright, 11 through 16,
I'm just gonna-
questions on 11 through 16? Paige?
Oh, no, I mean 17 is the only.
Okay, I'm gonna do 17 for sure. Yeah?
11.
11. Okay, so to do this, you have to find the height, which is going to be the length of this side or the length of this part, which will be the same. So if this is 4, then this will also have to be 4, and so since this is 7, this will have to be 3. So to find the height, you use this right triangle right here, and use the Pythagorean theorem. So 3 squared plus the height squared will equal 5 squared. So the height will equal the square root of 25 minus 9, or 16, which would be 4. And so then, now you know the height, so the area is going to be 1/2 times the height times base 1 plus base. Other questions? Sarah? Ooh. 13. Okay, so again, you have to find the height. In this case, we don't know we can't figure out this measurement because we don't know this measurement over here, but we know that this is a 30-degree angle, so we have a 30, 60, 90 triangle. So the hypotenuse is 2a. And this is the shorter side, which would be A, or which is gonna give us the height. So if that's 2A and that's A, the height here is gonna be 4. So the area would be 1/2 times 4 times 10 plus. What else? 17? Paige?
Actually, I think I ended up understanding 15, but can you go through it?
Yes. Okay, so this one, again, we're going to have to look at this little triangle over here. This would be 8, this is across from that, and so this would be 2. And so to find the height here, this is the shorter leg, so that's like the A. So this would be A squared root 3. So that's going to be 2, the height is going to be 2 square root 3. Is that what you got for the height?
Yes.
So 1/2 times 2 square root 3 times 10 plus 8. So root 3 times 18, or 18 root. Okay, good.
Like that the form you put in, because like when I did it with my calculator and then I did it with my calculator, but like I got it in a decimal form instead, and like I don't know if that's valid, but
It's valid.
Okay.
I would rather you leave it in radical form.
okay.
It's more accurate. Because the decimal you have to round. But that's good. Alright. 17 then? Yes? This is a doozy. I was working on it with Lauren yesterday. Hope I can remember how I did it. Okay, we're inscribed in a circle. Radius of the circle is 10. Bases are 12 and 16. Find the area of the triangle. Okay, so oh, I know. So we did this. We know that this is the radius as well. We know that if we have the radius that intersects, that's perpendicular to a chord, that it will be, it will bisect the chords, this will be 8. If we take the radius of this circle, which is a green dotted line, and we draw it perpendicular to this chord, it will bisect the chord. We learned that in the circle, it was one of your circle theorems from last chapter. We didn't do a lot with it, but it will bisect the chord. So since this is 16, this would be 8. From here to here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Alright, so then from that we can get this distance, which would be a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Okay, and then we have to do the same thing at the top part. So we'll have to use another radius and another radius here. That will cut that in half, so that will be 6, and that will be 10. And so they're the same numbers, so this one is going to have to be 8. Does that make sense? So the height of the trapezoid is 8 plus 6, which would be 14. That would be 1/2 times 14 times 16 plus 12.
Or no,
That is
I
the
see.
16.
Okay.
So 196. Fun, huh? Okay. Questions about that? Other questions?
I was just like, whenever it's done on the board, like I could figure, like once it's started, I can like figure it out. Like even with other questions, but I don't know how to start it or like I don't know.
That
where
is
to
meant to be a challenge, so don't worry.
start. Okay.
That's not gonna be on a test?
No.
Okay.
No. But these I do want you to know how to do. So,
'Cause, like, those once it's started, I understand it perfectly. It's just getting it started.
it's mainly looking at triangles within the trapezoid, right triangles within the trapezoid to find the height. And all of them are, you can either use the Pythagorean theorem, or you could use the 30, 60, 90. You could do a 40, or yeah, well, you didn't have to do the evens, but 14 has a 45, 45, 90 triangle. So, what you know about right triangles to find the height. I don't know if that helps.
Yeah.
We'll try to do, I'll try to give you some more examples. Okay, other questions? No? Okay. Get out your notes. This will be the last chapter that we study. So we will probably have a quiz next week. And then it will be your final. It will be the same weight as the normal test. The chapter 9 test will be your final. So you know where we're headed.